Good morning. What's been going on? Been gone for a minute. Just been working. Doing my thing, getting my new studio. So I won't be shooting from in front of this no more. So I'm working on building a studio, a podcast studio. So anybody in the DMV area looking to shoot a podcast, I'm going to have a studio set up. Should be set up by March the 1st. I get the keys to it actually next week, so I'm going to start working on that. But yeah, man, what's been going on in the world? But make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, and all of that good stuff. But yeah, yesterday, just quick view. Yesterday had my first COVID event, my first event where I actually went out and did a whole bunch of COVID testing at a site. So that went pretty well. Learned some new things, some things I want to change up, some things I want to do differently with the COVID testing. I got another event booked every other week. So, like I said, I just dabbed into the COVID thing, being a mobile lab, being a COVID testing mobile lab. So yeah, I've been working on that. So yeah, what's been going on in the world? I haven't been on here in about 2 weeks. I know I want to try to do something every day, but once I get my studio, I'll be better at this. I'll take an hour out of my time to shoot every day, some kind of content saying something. But yeah, working on shooting the first episode of the podcast. Didn't work out the way I wanted. Like a couple videos ago, I was talking about me getting a new office, and that office ended up having a roof leak and some other stuff going on with it. So I was going to go in there and do the construction. So we had worked out a deal, and then he called me back and said, well, we can't do it exactly like this and that, blase. But then I rode around and went and found another spot, better spot, same price, bigger. So we're going from 700 square feet to 1,100 square feet office space. And right now I'm just in a closet, I would say. This room is a little small closet, but yeah, man. So like I said, the business has been growing. I have been doing this since, I've been an entrepreneur for 4 years now, but I just did t-shirts for the first 2.5. And then I just took that money from that I was making for t-shirts. Like I said, in my second year selling t-shirts, I did over $100,000. So I invested in cars and
hear the entire album.
Stuff like that.
Play this album.
So yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. Like I said, after my t-shirts, I invested in cars, staffing, finding jobs for people. With the COVID numbers going up, they got a mobile COVID lab. So that's what I've been doing. That's where I've been at with it. But yeah, it's a quick video. Like I said, I'm going to have a lot more to talk about once I get to my office, get everything set up how I want it. So now I'm really building that off of Marketplace. That's my favorite spot right now, Marketplace. I've been doing a lot of Marketplace shopping. Trying to build, like I said, I'm in the closet now, and I'm going to 1,100 square feet, so I need some furniture. I'm gonna have a studio for podcasters who want to shoot podcasts. You can come through, shoot your podcast. So I'm gonna try to set it up a couple different settings, couple different ways, so I have a couple different backgrounds for podcasts, depending on what kind of podcast you got. But yeah, step through, come check us out. I'll be ready. Owner's mentality. Yeah, you're the owner of your life, man. So you do what you want to do when you want to do it. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's all about investing everything. It ain't even about having money. I don't have a whole bunch of money, but I have a couple of different businesses that bring in money for me to invest in the next business. So that's how I look at it. Everybody want to talk numbers and how much they making and stuff like that. I don't really talk about. I will talk about numbers and stuff like that, how much I'm making, but I don't talk about how much I have, because all I do is invest it right back into something else. If I make $10,000, what I do, go buy a $10,000 car and just throw it on tour road. Just try to double that 10,000. Oh, buy two $5,000 cars and put them on tour road and just let them, or hire a car. You know, let people drive Uber and Lyft and things in them like that. So I'm just all about the investment right now. For the first 5 years, I'll start saving after that. I'll start saving everything. I have enough businesses, enough things going on to be able to start saving money. You know, I got rainy day funds, of course. Everybody has those, you know. But don't have millions or anything. Not there yet, but I'm going to build it and it's going to be there. So follow this journey with me. My life, my journey. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. You know, let's learn together. Let's build together. Share what we have, the knowledge that we have. And build this thing up. So I'm going to get on out of here. I got a lot of stuff going on today. Got about 4 people coming in. Like I said, I got this COVID testing thing going on. So I'm looking for people to go out and do COVID testing at different sites. You know, I'm trying to get into like boys and girls clubs and all kinds of things. So that's what I'll be working on today. Interviewing a couple of people, just send them out there in the field, just go do COVID testing. You know, it's very simple. Cheek swabs. Send it to the lab every day. At the end of the day, send it on out to the lab. Easy. But I'll check back with y'all later. Enjoy y'all day, because I'm going to try to enjoy mine. We're coming up on the end of the month, so... Oh, another thing is payroll today. Is also payrolls due, so got to run through that. That's pretty simple. Just about putting people hours in, that's all. So, before you get out of here, like, subscribe to the channel, with comment, with the podcast. I would have been did it, but I don't want to do it from the cloud. I just want to go ahead and start it from my studio. So I pushed it back again, of course. But yeah, I get the keys from my studio next week. I signed my paper yesterday. I ain't want to talk about it till I had it this time. Last time everything had the paperwork signed, and then next thing you know, roof leak. Now we can't get in there. Now you can't do this. So you got to push you back. Nah, we got to go. We on go time now. And then look, for another $25, I got a whole, what's that? 500 more square feet. So not ideal, not the same location I was at. I was at a location where I was just moving right down the street. I am in the same area, but I'm about 3 minutes away from here, and it's not on the main strip. It's back in the, like, in the hole a little bit, but I take back in the hole for what I get, for what I'm getting it for, and what I'm trying to use it for. Like, I just came up with an idea to build a podcast studio. First, it just was going to be a podcast for me, but I'm just going to build a whole studio. So if you want to shoot a podcast, reach out to me. I'm in the DMV area, so you can come on through. I did my research on it and I only seen 2 around here, and ain't none with the area where I'm at. So let's be the first. JBM Podcast Studio opening up now. Gone.